Just another day on the farm. Whoops, woke him up. You still gonna ride him even though he's awake? Of course you are. Just thought I'd do a quick rant about how I'm against disbudding, or the procedure of mutilating a goat so its horns are burnt off and it doesn't have horns. I don't know if many people know this, but goats control body temperature with their horns. We are in a very warming climate on a warming planet, and I don't understand why you'd remove a goat's ability to thermoregulate and control temperature. Their horns are basically like having air conditioning. There's blood that pumps through the horns and it releases a lot of the heat. Hey, S'mores, quit it. Goats also use their horns for defense, and although there should be wolves in this area, all we have are coyotes, but you get the picture. It's a little more intimidating to be staring down a goat with some headgear than one who's missing it. Horns on a goat are natural. They come with them, and they're supposed to have them, obviously. Right? Right, little one? You're supposed to have your horns. You're gonna have your horns. Your horns are safe here. But, I mean, they come with them, so I don't get this burning horns off with a 2,000 degree soldering iron with no anesthesia when they're just little itty bitty babies. Sounds like, you know, animal cruelty. Mutilating the goat's skull. I mean, if you go too far and you get in their brain, they can die of an infection or all sorts of problems. They can have scurs where the horn just grows back in crooked and starts growing into their head, and then you gotta pay a vet to do surgery to remove the horn, and like, why invite those problems? I don't know. I mean, this is just an opinion, I guess, but it seems like burning off goat horns is just unnecessary, human-centric, egotistical cruelty that's convenient for people who have a problem with goat horns for whatever reason. It doesn't benefit the goat at all. I mean, they come with horns. If you don't like goat horns, I would go with some other animal that doesn't have horns. I mean, there are polled goats that are naturally without horns, but I don't know how well they can regulate temperature in severe heat situations during heat stress. I know today in some parts of the country it's 115 degrees on the west coast, which is insane. I don't know why you'd want to mess with your animal's ability to regulate their temperature in times of heat stress. It's just kind of crazy. I mean, I have zero problems milking them in this milking stand either. This works great here. No issues. So, I recommend doing your goats a favor. If you're new to having goats and you've been told by somebody that you have to burn your goat's horns off, or you have to get goats that have their horns burned off, it's not true, and I would do some research and get all the information before you decide what's best for you. But I mean, would you want to be held down and have a 2,000 degree soldering iron put to your skull? Because I wouldn't, and I don't understand doing that to another critter. The inspiration for this rant, besides these new goat kids that are going to be available with horns only, is that I've been looking for a pygmy buck for 2 or 3 years now, and couldn't manage to find one within 3.5 hours of here because nobody would sell me one without horns. I mean, with horns. Nobody would sell me a buck with horns. Even if the kid was new and they hadn't burnt them off yet, they just, I couldn't even give them a deposit to hold the horns. It was crazy, and it's unbelievably frustrating if you want your goats to come with the equipment that they're meant to have. It's really weird that people burn their horns off, and yeah, just putting my 2 cents in on that, because my crew like having their headgear, and I like it too. I mean, the handles are unbelievably convenient in certain situations as well.